What's up, you guys? Good morning. Welcome to the stream. This is Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. We are currently on episode 5, Rise from the Ashes, picking up where we left off yesterday before we went to bed. Let's get it. Load the data. Let's go. How did the investigation go yesterday, Mr. Wright? Frankly, there are still a lot of gray areas. The whole thing is one big gray area. We know that the client didn't do it, so why did she admit to... why did she confess to being the murderer? A defense attorney should never believe their client. And that is, you're not a defense attorney. Okay, her hand is hurt, okay? Her hand is bandaged up. We gotta remember that. That's a key point. She keeps showing her bandaged hand. That's gotta be key. Or one of the keys. No one's going to bail me out this time. That's for sure. February 23rd, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 9. Get it. Who's texting? Eh. Edgeworth, man, come on, he shouldn't be battling me. I saved him on the on the previous episode. Hey, Puncher, what's up, dude? What's going on? So, it's daytime for me. It's early in the morning for me, so it must be late night for you. I hope that personal feelings will not be a part of the proceedings today, Mr. Wright. I will choose the path I think is right, regardless of what those around me might say. Oh, okay, cool. How long is your work day from home, dude? I mean, you work from home, so how long do you work? Do you still work 8 hours from home? Probably less than 8 hours, right? I mean, you're supposed to be working 8 hours, but come on, nobody really works 8 hours. That's for like everybody in general, dude. It's like, you know, 8-hour shift. Nobody really works 8 hours. I think they work like maybe 6 at the most, 5 or 6 at the most. Around 3 to 4. Oh. That's good, man. That is easy, man. Easy money. Chief Prosecutor Lena Sky has committed an unpardonable crime. Oh, you work. So your shift is 3 to 4 hours, or you actually work 3 to 4 hours on your 8-hour shift? Cause I think they're trying to pass something like a 32 hour week, 32 work hour for a week. So they want to do like 4 days for regular work and a 3-day weekend. So weekends begin. They want weekends to begin on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Oh, only a 3 to 4 hour shift, man. That's easy, dude. Here's much more forceful in person. Hey, my friend told me back then when I was in in Singapore that bus drivers are like looked down upon. Is that true? Because she tells me like, yeah, people that drive buses and stuff like that, they're like no skill, so they're like low paying wage laborers, and they're like not really looked upon highly in the public view. However, she will now pay for her rashness with her life. Oh, really? There was a witness to her crime. But don't the bus drivers work for the city? If they work for the city or the state, you know, they should be like a government employee. They should have pretty good benefits and insurance, and then I'm pretty sure like a good pension later on, right? The prosecution calls its first witness, Miss Angel Starr, to the stand. Oh, really? Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, because over here, you know, the bus drivers, they get a pretty good wage. They it's like a city job, so they get like good benefits. By benefits, I mean like a medical insurance, dental insurance, and vision. And then they get I don't know about the vacation. I'm assuming they get like paid time off and vacation and all that stuff. And then they also get like a nice pension because, you know, if you work for the city will take care of you when you retire. So I think they get a pretty good pension. People decide if they like you based on how much you make. That's kind of shallow. Are all Singaporeans like that? Jeez, that's terrible. People decide if they like you based on how much you make. Well, but then again, you know, I guess that's like the Asian culture. I think most Asian cultures think like that, unfortunately. Unfortunately. People decide if they like you based on how much you make. Jeez. The judge is really wolfing it down. Fiesta Bowl. Did you order the fingerprint lunchbox? It looks like it's just rice with the sesame on top. It's either sesame or rat droppings. Alright, well, Your Honor, how does it taste? So this is why everyone raves about caviar. It's so tasty, it hurts. Yeah, I'm trying to... it's getting pretty close to lunch, man. I'm thinking about what I want to eat for lunch. I don't think I want to go out to eat because eating out is really expensive these days. It's like about $20 per person nowadays, including gratuity. Yeah. Hey, it's a good thing that Singapore and most Southeast Asian countries, they don't have to pay tips, huh? Because tips is kind of like a scam devised by the Western culture, dude. What's on DoorDash? I don't know. I don't know. I don't use that. I don't use that service. Yeah, I usually just eat at home, or I just go out and eat. I don't have like people drop off food at my house. I think that's kind of dumb. Angel Star. Don't go forgetting it. Please describe the incident to us. Yeah, I might go visit Singapore again next year. I'm thinking about doing Taiwan, Hong Kong, Thailand, and Singapore. Yeah. Probably take like I think 2 or 3 weeks is good. 2 or 3 weeks to visit those 4 or 5 countries. I think it's good. Oh, I want to do Vietnam too. Shoot. Yeah, for sure, dude. Yeah, when I go to Singapore, I'll hit you up. I think I'm gonna go there around the same time I went like last time. I think it's off season, so maybe in like September or October. September, October, or November. Yeah, it doesn't really matter, man. It's hot as hell over there in Singapore, man. I remember I was walking around in Sentosa. Oh man, I was like walking around for like maybe like 20 minutes. I was drenched up already in sweat. I was like, oh man. So I just kept drinking like Tiger beer. I just kept drinking that all day. I'm like, oh man, it's so hot. What? No, I went with a couple of friends. Yeah. Yeah, we stayed at Chinatown, one of this like this hotel in Chinatown, and then I got the room without windows. Man, it was hot, dude. I had to have the AC going like every time. Yeah. The next trip? Oh. Uh Probably not. Yeah. I don't know yet. Maybe. Yeah, yeah. Well, I don't have a yeah, I don't have that problem, so I'm cool with it. Yeah, I should have gotten the one with the window, though. Tell you the truth, man. But I figured, like, since Singapore is so hot, what am I gonna do with the open window, anyways? I'm just gonna let all the hot air in. Yeah, what I don't like about Singapore is that the hotel that I stayed at, um, they don't have like a separate like a shower. The shower is in that restroom, so you just pick up that hose, and then you just hose yourself off, and then everything gets wet. Yeah, I don't like that. But I guess that's like the Singapore style. They have like a cover for the toilet paper so that don't get wet, but everything else gets wet, like the toilet seat and then the sink and everything. Yeah. Yeah, the room is so small too, man. I can barely move around in there. The bathroom. Yeah. All right, let's see. Let's pay attention here. Very well. You may continue with the description, Miss Star. Okay, pay attention here. The parking lot at the prosecutor's office is divided into 2 blocks. A block is for the prosecutor's office personnel. B block is for visitors and clients. Yeah, we went to this seafood place in I don't remember what's the name of that district. It starts with the L. Yeah, and then my friend tells me that that's kind of like the red light district of Singapore. But I was like, wait a minute, man, Singapore has like a red light district. Aren't you guys like really strict on laws and stuff like that? Well, anyways, we got some like seafood and stuff like that. It was really good. Yeah, we got like some local fish, and then like some crabs, and yeah, all sorts of seafood. It's pretty good, man. I think what's the name of that district? Is it Langua or something? Languea or something? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? The crime took place by a car in the back of A block, in the car's trunk. The killer stabbed the victim with this knife and went to drive the body out. Unfortunately for her, there was a witness and an arrest was made on the spot. She was the snitch, the witness. Who was this valiant witness? Why, it was me, Your Honor. That little snitch. She's a snitch, man. Of course, Your Honor. Immediately after that, I apprehended the prosecutor, Lena Sky. Is it really cut and dry though? Is it really? Let's cross-examine her testimony. Who's she calling a loser? Oh, no. Yeah, they're talking about me. Or talking about Phoenix. Okay, let's crush her testimony. Somehow I always knew a day like this would come. I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend when I sensed some things. Perhaps it was my finely honed detective's intuition at work. Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garage car. The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Then she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest. So if she was holding the knife with her right hand like this, how the hell did she get a wound on her right hand? If she held the knife like this, and she was stabbing the dude, holding the dude, stabbing the dude, I can understand that she accidentally stabbed her hand, right? So it should be her left hand that's wounded. But instead, her right hand is bandaged up, wounded. That makes absolutely no sense. So just what the hell's going on here? The point of the knife which you saw being stabbed into Detective Goodman. So how does it feel to be so utterly crushed? Somehow I always knew a day like this would come. I respect the prosecutor's basic abhorrence of crime, yet their methods are ugly and twisted. Twisted methods will always lead to tragedy. Oh, he's not even afraid to admit what she said was true. Given that they are used to erasing inconvenient evidence at their whim. Killing off a detective that knew too much is merely an extension of that. Ooh. And if I hadn't been laid off by those prosecutors over there, I'd still be one. Ooh, so she has like a personal grudge against prosecutors because she was laid off. Gotta remember that. I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend. This boyfriend, he's the detective? Not that boyfriend, the security guard. What? She has more than one boyfriend? Oh my gosh, she's a slut. The security guard room is in the lot in A block. Wait a minute. The security guard room is in the lot in A block. So if she was bringing lunch to her boyfriend, which is the security guard, the security guard room is in A block, but she said she was in the B block, right? It's up on the second level, so you can see everything from there. That would be the room with the security sign. See? She's a visitor, so she has to be in the B block, right? So why would she bring her? How can she bring lunch to her boyfriend when the boyfriend's in the A block and she's at the B block? That doesn't make sense. When I sensed something, perhaps it was my finely honed detective intuition at work. So you're saying you had a premonition of the Moide? Oh yes, it was like the feeling you get when you view a pumpkin chock full of seeds. I have no idea what that means. Neither do I. He was like a young cheese. A greenhorn. Also, he was a noob. Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garage car. Incidentally, the knife with which the victim was stabbed was also Mr. Edgeworth's. Edgeworth's car, Edgeworth's knife. No further than 30 feet away. That's pretty far, man. Put a lot into the different permutations in this game. Yeah. No further, her from no further than 30 feet away. I'm certain it was her. If she's telling the truth, we're doomed. In your testimony, you clearly stated the following. Prosecutors are nothing more than worms, ergo you are biased witness. Yeah, she's pretty biased from her testimony. You might want to keep those silly opinions to yourself in the future, rookie. Ooh, she's got her mean look. A photograph. She has a photograph. Son of a bitch. Wait a minute. Left hand, right hand. There's whose coat is that? There's blood on the coat. We need to find that coat. The moment I witnessed the crime, my reflexes took over and snap, I took a picture. In fact, one of my lunchboxes is rigged with a camera. Ah. Why am I only seeing this photograph just now? You think I show it to you, a prosecutor? Think again. My boyfriend works in the photography division of criminal affairs. Is it though? Something looks off in that picture. Right? Doesn't it? Something looks off, right? Moment of the crime as photographed by Angel Star. We gotta take a look at that picture closely. So, what was the defendant doing at the time? Wow, that was a long ass press, man. The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. But in that picture, she wasn't holding a knife. Well, I say the blade was about 4 inches long. Is that right, Mr. Edgeworth? It is your knife after all. Yes, that's about right. Oh no, my control is low on battery. Jeez, I forgot to charge this thing. Prosecutors are by nature well versed in the location of a man's vital organ. I'm sure it was easier than boiling an egg for my egg salad surprise set. You can't testify as to her ability to kill an egg, I mean a person. Perhaps a chicken salad set would have been a better metaphor. So the defendant was holding a knife, what then? Then she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest. I don't think that's her job to stop a crime in progress, and besides, she doesn't want to get injured or killed. Next moment, the chief prosecutor brought down the murder weapon. What do we do? Alright, let's see. Somehow I always knew. Oh, we gotta look at the evidence, man. What the hell? We gotta look at picture. Oh. Okay, so she was on the B side. Witnessed the murder through the fence. Murder took place on the A side. Security room is at... Yeah, security room is at the A side. What the hell? She's at the B side. Let's see, what else do we want to look at? We want to look at this picture, man. Let's look at it closely. Does that picture seem a little off to you guys? Let's see, she's in the correct lot. She's at the A block, right? See the A on the wall? About that coat, dude. That overcoat bothers me. Usually in Edgeworth's toolbox, traces of victim's blood, no prints. Died within an hour and a half of 4 p.m. One knife wound, died within an hour and a half of 4 p.m. No prints. Well, she was wearing gloves. I just knew a day like this would come. I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend. When I sensed something, perhaps it was my finely honed detective's intuition at work. Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garage car. The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Wait a minute, man. Then she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest. Oh no! Gotta reset this part again. Jeez. Okay, I know which part I gotta present evidence. On the picture, she wasn't holding a knife. I think. I always knew the knife it would come when I deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend. When I sensed something, perhaps it was my finely honed detective intuition. Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garage car. The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Okay. Let's see. Right? Let's take a look at the picture again. She was not holding a knife. Damn it. So we're gonna present this picture. Bam! There we go. You saw Miss Sky stab the victim with the knife. As I've already said, yes. Salmon swirl lunchbox. Hey, that sounds pretty good, man. The text box. Adjust text box transparency. There we go. I think that's better, huh? Because the text box was blocking a lot of view. Like, it was blocking like 30% of the screen down there. Yeah, I think this is better. This is the photograph you took of the very moment of the crime, is it not? Then why is Miss Sky not holding a knife? Yeah, why isn't she holding a knife? It was still stronger than your ever feeble mind, Mr. Wright. This photograph was not taken the moment before the stabbing. This was taken the moment after the stabbing. How can you tell that? Because there was blood on the coat. Shit. But she said she took the picture as soon as she committed the crime. As soon, because she saw her stabbing the victim, right? Then this and now they're claiming that this picture was taken after the crime had already took place. Jeez. It's hard to tell, but this could be blood. Well, Mr. Wright, I see no problem here. No problem except you. Objection. That contradicts what the witness said in her testimony. Yeah, definitely. Namely, that she took the picture the moment she witnessed the crime. That's exactly what I said. Here we go again. We're gonna allow the witness to change their testimonies 4 or 5 times throughout the court battles. If you run out of lunch, you order seconds. Problem solved. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Ordering the jumbo-sized lunch from the get-go. She killed without pain or remorse. It was a premeditated murder. Premeditated. How do you know? Look at the chief prosecutor's hands in that photograph. Well, are those gloves? Yeah, but Oh, crud. The murder was planned. The rubber gloves prove it. Press. just in the habit of wearing gloves, like driving gloves. Do people still wear driving gloves? The gloves were admitted as evidence when the defendant was arrested. They were rubber gloves of the kind used for autopsies. Oh boy. In other words, when the chief prosecutor came to the crime scene, she came to do murder. It's the only possible conclusion one can make. Oh boy, this doesn't look good. I always knew a day like this would come. I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend. When I sensed something, perhaps it was my finely honed detective intuition at work. Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garage car. The murder was planned. The rubber gloves proved it. No prints. Rubber gloves. Dang, what do we do here, dudes? What do we do here? I think we're supposed to present evidence on this last line, but I'm not sure which evidence. Record of parking in the prosecutor's office lot. Enter lot at 512. Murder took place at 5:15. I think that's what he said, right? One knife wound, died within an hour and a half of 4 p.m. So hour and a half, so 5:30. Victim's memo found in the car trunk. Autopsy. 36 male, day and death time, February 21st. Between 4 p.m. and 5:30. Cause of death, loss of blood from chest wound. Assessment, wound was caused by a 4.5-inch knife. A single stab wound was found. Shoot! Oh no, it's low battery. Taken by Angel Star after the crime was committed. Oh no. Shoot. Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garage car. I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend. When I sensed something, perhaps it was my finely honed detective intuition at work. Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garage car. The murder was planned, the rubber gloves prove it. The murder was planned, the rubber gloves prove it. Shoot. I think I'm supposed to present evidence on this this part of the testimony, but what am I supposed to present? Shoot, this is hard. This is hard. An investigator's ID card? No. A work of art design? No, no, no. Surgical gloves? Where's the knife? Wait a minute, that dude Goodman's jacket. Is she wearing Goodman's jacket? The trench coat? Oh boy. The murder was planned, the rubber gloves prove it. Does it? No prints. Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garage car. When I sensed something, present was finally home detective. Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to the garage car. The murder was planned, the rubber gloves prove it. So now she's claiming that she took the picture after the murder had already taken place. But if so, where's the knife? Should I present the knife? The rubber gloves prove it. Where's the knife? Present the knife, huh? Shoot! The murder was planned, the rubber gloves prove it. Oh no. What do you guys think, man? The murder was planned, the rubber gloves prove it. Damn, let me press her on this again. What if she was just in the habit of wearing gloves, like driving gloves? She's got them thinking this was all planned. Okay, all planned is highlighted in red, so I gotta find a way to prove that it was not premeditated. If she can prove this claim, the trial's already over. I got to think of a way to show that this wasn't premeditated. Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garage car. The murder was planned. The rubber gloves prove it. Dang. The murder was planned. Traces of victim's blood, no print. I'm gonna present the knife, man. I think it's the knife. I think. Let's do it. Oh, we got it. We got it! Yes! We got it. The knife that was in Mr. Edgeworth's trunk. Indeed, it is my knife. What's with this case? The defendant is the chief prosecutor for the district. Oh boy. We ask that the witness provide an accurate testimony. What you say, rookie? You stated that Lena Sky planned this murder, and that's why she was wearing those special gloves. Yo, Mr. Ninja McNasty, what's going on, brother? Brother man. No, I'm not being hostile, man. I'm just trying to solve this murder mystery. Just got home from the casino. Which casino, dude? Oh, okay, cool. Hey, happy birthday, man. Yeah. So you went to the casino for your birthday? Hollywood Casino in York. Lost 250. Well, what can you do? You know. What did you play while you were at the casino? Playing craps? Blackjack, huh? I'm thinking blackjack. Those special, and that's why she was wearing those special gloves. Did you try like switching tables, man? Sometimes like as the dealer is hot, and then the card is the deck is bad. You know, a couple times just switch table. Yeah, I don't really play blackjack much when I'm at the casino. Normally I would play baccarat. That's it. Baccarat is my game. Very easy to play, you know. It's 50-50 chance to win. You either bet on a banker or player. That's it. And then you have a chance to hit the dragon too. And then you hit the dragon, you get like a bonus payout. That's pretty sweet. Five card poker. I don't know how to play roulette. That's the one where that's the one you bet on numbers, colors, right? And then you spin the little ball in the little spinning thingy, right? Seems like a natural conclusion to me. The gloves do indicate planning. Pick a color, pick a number. Yeah. Man, I hate casinos, dude. They take your money. If you lose, they'd be more than happy to take your money. But if you win, they make you fill out hella forms, make you wait hella long before they give you your money. If it's like a big payout, and if you win hella lot, they tell you to leave. Like, what the hell, dude? Yeah, they tell you to leave, or like you're no longer welcome to play here. Yada yada yada. Sons of bitches. Why would she not also prepare the most important thing, the Moida weapon? You ever played this game before, Ninjar? It's a really good game, man. I am 5 episodes in. Every episode is a murder mystery that I'm trying to solve. I'm a Phoenix Wright, that dude right there with the blue suit and the funny hair. I'm a defense attorney. The game is mostly about you gathering clues and then doing like a court battle, picking the correct answers to whatever the situation is, and then yeah, just hopefully try to solve the murder case. It's really good, dude. It's a visual novel, but then it's good, man. I don't like visual novels and I don't play visual novels much, but this is a good game. This is a really good game. What's ever gotten is 2,500. That's a big payout right there, man. That's a big one. Ah, this knife just happened to be in the trunk of that car. Likewise, dude. Of that car. So what do you you have any plans for tomorrow? You gonna go dinner? Or are you going back to the casino? Ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to plan a moida, you don't forget the weapon. That's true. Got her. Order. Doing dinner later tonight. Just gonna relax tomorrow before returning to work on Wednesday. Okay, that's cool. What do you have in mind for dinner tonight, dude? How about a nicely seared T-bone steak with a glass of Merlot, a side of a baked potato with sour cream, chives, shredded cheddar cheese, bacon bits, cracked black pepper, a little bit of salt. That's what's up. And then maybe a side of cream corn. Texas Roadhouse. That's that steakhouse, isn't it? I've seen it on like Facebook. I think they advertise that on my feed, man. I also joined this Facebook group. It's called the it's about like people cooking up steaks and taking pictures of their steaks, and then like have people like you know, give their opinions on the cook, like if the sear is good, if it's like juicy enough and all that stuff. It's pretty cool. Yeah, man, get the steak and eggs, man. Steak and eggs and baked potatoes. How much your birthday? No, not their meat, their the steak. It's a Facebook group about steaks. Yeah, they take picture, they cook the steak and then they put it on a plate and everything, and then you know, you just look at it. Sometimes the people they cook it, they don't cook it too good. Like there's no sear, and then when they show a picture of the inside of the steak, it's like it's all cooked. I'm like, oh dude, that's not good, man. You gotta have the juice, man. Gotta have the juice. It's gotta be medium rare, or I'll even take the steak like a little bit rare, but it can't be like cooked where it's like brown on the inside. That's not good, man. Yeah, man, get like a nice steak with a glass of red wine on the side, man. That's awesome. No, I'm not staring at dude's meat. That's not my thing, dude. Oh shoot, low battery. Okay, I guess we'll finish up this courtroom battle, and then we'll take it's getting close to noon anyways. We'll take like a lunch break, and then we'll recharge the Joy-Cons. I believe the next lunch you'll be eating is humble pie. Womp womp womp. Hey, are you gonna be coming back for Eden season 2? I think season 2 is about a month away, right? Oh shoot. Not over such a trifling detail. But this shoots a hole in the whole premeditated theory. I'm gonna start at OnlyFans called Dick Pics, and it's gonna be pictures of different dudes named Richard. Why Richard? That's weird, dude. I was going to try to play the other day, but I couldn't start the game. What happened, dude? Dick is short for Richard? Really? Kind of like Robert. Bobby is short for Robert, or like another name for Robert, or Jim and is it Jim and John? That's used interchangeably. Yeah, Jim and John, right? Oh, Jim and James. Huh. Well, I don't know how to get Jim to James. I thought Jim is supposed to be short for Jimmy. I don't know how to get from Robert to Bobby though. That's kind of weird. Yeah, because I listen to a lot of Theo Von podcasts on Spotify, and then he speaks highly of Robert Kennedy Jr. And then Theo Von always calls him Bobby. I'm like, who's Bobby? And he's like, oh yeah, that's RFK Jr. Samantha Sammy. Well, not Sammy, like Sam. The defendant, Lena Sky, murdered a detective with a knife. That is the only thing the prosecution need prove, nothing else. Very good, Mr. Prosecutor. I suppose you think you're clever, Neil? But you know as well as I do that she planned on killing him. It was planned. How can she be so certain? It seems to me like she has like an axe to grind with the prosecution office. We'd like to hear the testimony again. Oh man, see the thing with this game is that the witness can change the testimony like 4 or 5 times. And RL, you can't really do that. Hey Ninja, are you still playing that that game you played, the horror hide and seek game that you always play? What's it called? Please tell us only what you saw, not what you thought. Right. My powers of deduction are not to be underestimated. Angel's deduction. Alright, here we go. We gotta pay attention here. Lena Sky intended to murder Detective Goodman. That's why she called the victim all the way to the prosecutor's office. That's kind of dumb. It's like the old saying, you never... Oh, well. I don't remember the old saying. Something about like, you never shite where you eat, right? I'm sure the chief prosecutor had a grudge against the victim. I think it's the other way around. I think she has a grudge with the prosecutor. Chief prosecutor. Nothing else could drive that human machine to plunge... Nothing else could drive that human machine to plunge the knife in again and again. The victim was summoned from the police department to the prosecutor's office. It does sound a lot like premeditation, doesn't it? So if I ordered a pizza, does that mean I'm planning to kill the delivery boy? Yeah, that's kind of dumb. In any case, the defense may now cross-examine the witness. Alright, here we go. Lena Sky intended to murder Moida, Detective Goodman. You said that, but you haven't told us how you know. That's what I'm about to tell you, rookie. I believe what she just said was a mere prelude to the story she is about to tell. Try not to interrupt her again. Alright, alright. Never interrupt a storyteller. It's like pulling a bun out of the oven half-baked. Can the switch not do like true transparency or something? Because the transparency on the text bar is not really like transparency. It's more like meshed. It's more like dithering. Huh. Weird. I just realized it. Like, what the hell? This is not true Transparency. Anyway, something's half-baked here, alright, and it's you. Why did you believe the suspect had intentions to murder the victim? Her actions speak for themselves. That's why she called the victim all the way to the prosecutor's office. You never shite where you eat. You have no proof that she didn't. Her phone, I got her phone. There's no record of a call made on the defendant, Miss Lena Sky's phone. Yup. You might have written him a letter. There's a letter. Witness. Why do you think it was the suspect who summoned the victim that day? I'm sure the chief prosecutor had a grudge against the victim. What kind of grudge? Well, I wouldn't know that. Of course you don't. That's because she didn't have a grudge. A person's life is like a lunchbox with pretzels. The suspect had a grudge against Detective Goodman. Does she? It's simple. Nothing else could drive that human machine to plunge the knife in again and again. A human machine. A metaphor, isn't it? You say again and again, how many times did she stab him exactly? We often say chop into 1,000 pieces, but we don't actually mean 1,000 pieces. What difference does it make if the deed is done? Well, the autopsy report only shows one knife wound, right? Uh-oh, that's a contradiction right there, coming from the judge too. More scientific testing is required. Alright, here we go. Guys ended the murder of Detective Goodman. That's why she called the victim all the way to the prosecutor's office. I'm sure the chief prosecutor had a grudge against the victim. Nothing else could drive that human machine to plunge the knife in again and again. Alright, here we go. Present evidence. Autopsy report. Let's double check it. Let's see. Blood from chest wound. Wound was caused by 4.5-inch knife. A single stab wound was found. Here we go. Present evidence. Here we go. Moss surprise. Ugh. Take a look. The autopsy report states that death was due to a loss of blood from one stab wound. Oh my god, look at her her bento box, dude. It's got like this rice on the bottom, and then on top, I hope it's ketchup, and then a fork right through it. Oh my god, that's terrible. It's like a moida scene. Then you mistook something for blood. We she lifted her knife, I thought I saw blood at her breast. Splattered blood from her victim. That's why I thought she must have stabbed him at least twice. And tell us what you saw that you thought was blood. Testify. Her red muffler looked like blood to me. Her red muffler? That's how ghastly the whole scene was. Her red muffler? Red scarf. A judge with a bib. I do think I saw some traces of blood on her chest. However, the autopsy report is clear on this matter. There was only one knife wound. Apparently, Miss Stark isn't entirely sure of her own testimony. That's the thing with witness testimony. Their memory is unreliable as a form of like evidence, because human mind is weird, man. Sometimes you you didn't see something, but you want something to be like so true. You trick yourself into seeing what is there, but it's actually not there, you know. Miss Starr has turned out to be as short-tempered as she looked me. Finding her abilities has really set her off. Alright, let's see. Prosecutor's office. I'm sure the chief prosecutor had a grudge against the victim. The red muffler looked like blood to me. That's how ghastly the whole scene was. Look at that picture she took again. She was not wearing her red scarf in that picture she took. You guys see? I was like, damn, that picture looks off, man. It still looks off. Anyways, we're gonna present this picture. It's kind of like Edgeworth and Wright. They're both double teaming her. Hey, why did he butt in? Why is he butting in, dude? He's the prosecutor. Yeah, a professional lunch lady could be so utterly clueless. Oh boy, that was like a hidden dig at the lunch lady. Well, it's not really hidden, it's just straight up in her face dig. Where were we? Oh no, low on battery. Very well, witness, continue your testimony. Hope we can finish this court battle before the Joy-Con battery dies. Dude, I gotta remember to plug it into the Switch tablet every time I finish gaming for tonight. I just leave it on my desk. But actually, the battery life is really good. It's a lot better than the PS5 controller. I do remember some things accurately, at least. Ultimately, we couldn't shake the most important part of her testimony. The most important part. The part where your sister stabs the victim. This next testimony might just be the moment of truth. Alright, you guys. Joy-Con batteries running a little low, I think, and it's noon. I'm going to take a lunch break, maybe an hour, hour and a half, while I recharge my Joy-Con batteries, and then we'll save this part right here. We'll save this part right here, and then we'll take an hour, hour and a half lunch, and then when we come back, we'll continue with this courtroom battle. For those viewing, please don't be a noob. Like this video and subscribe to my channel. Woo! I'll see you guys in a little bit. Take care. Have a good day, and GG. Be back.